Oh hey, it's your friend that collects any kind of red, green, and blue items they can find, just in case they somehow can open up the Temple of Time and help us escape the darkest timeline. Back for some more tech tea. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Here are them 4 tech updates to get you through that there weekend, y'all. Google is turning search results into podcasts. Here's what you need to know. Last year, Google released Notebook LM as part of their Gemini tool collection, which will let you feed it articles, PDFs, or just documents to which it will analyze and generate a podcast where they assumed a guy and a girl talk about the highlights of the information you provided it. It was positioned in a way to help students study in a way we already consume media, which love, and it does sound convincing. Now though, Google is taking this feature one step further and including it on their search-generated experience results. Whether you search a one-word query like Pokemon or longer tail questions like what were the 7 wonders of Twilight Town, Google will analyze the intent of your search, scrub top-ranking websites, and provide a 3 or 4 minute call and response audio results with the same AI actors. To enable this feature, you need to go to Google Labs where you'll find not just the audio overview feature, but a whole slew of AI experimental features you can enable or try out from the page. Once you turn it on, it'll be live on all of your searches, and it can be generated either on desktop or mobile versions. You'll have to manually click the generate audio option listed in the actual search results, and it takes a few seconds, but so far it's pretty neat if all you're looking for is information. Like with any AI or really any answer you find on the web though, discernment is your friend. Valve is finally going to let you run the Steam app on macOS without Rosetta 2. Here's what's happening. So back in 2020, when Apple decided to start their breakup with Intel by powering their Macs with their own silicon, this also meant that future Macs will use a different CPU architecture, making previous third-party software incompatible without reworking it completely. The problem is, Apple still released software updates to Intel-based chips, and when we're talking about a smaller subset of users, there's not a whole lot of drive to spend money or time on those users, especially when Rosetta 2 can emulate Steam software on these newer ARM64 based chips. Now though, along with Apple's Vista-themed OS 26 they really want you to focus on instead of them not delivering on AI promises, they announced they will no longer support Intel-based Macs. They went on to state that while 26 will have Rosetta 2, it will be discontinued after 27 is released. It's a sad day for older Macs, but a great day for anyone using M-series chips, since these users should get noticeable improvements in UX. The native client is available for beta testers, which you can opt in by going into the settings of your current Steam client. Beware though, there's already some testers on Reddit experiencing noticeable bugs and sluggish performance, so it may be safe to just wait for the official launch, whenever that might be. Instagram is finally releasing some features users have been waiting years for. Here's what you need to know. Way back in 2022, Meta had been working on a way to switch up your grid for your Instagram profile page, but ended up just quietly stopping all work, even though it's one of the most requested features by creators. Fast forward to January, when the head of Instagram posted a thread saying the team had taken this project off the shelf and was excited for its release. Here we are in June, and the company said it's almost ready for this release. Maybe this is the sign Swifties have been waiting for. Maybe all the TS12 posts are up and she just has to realign the grid. This isn't the only feature they're releasing though. One of the other features similar to trial reels is the ability to post reels without your friends being notified. Instagram went on to say about 40% of creators posted reels more often when trial reels were available to them. Not only that, but the ones that did, 80% of those saw an increase of views from non-followers. Last but not least is drafts. This one is a little wait and see. It's an initiative the company wants to implement to help new creators thrive by using their platform. Instagram says it'll partner with creators to provide help, which may include financial support, connections, collaboration opportunities, and more. They seem to really want to invest in being more of a rival to other platforms, and says the drafts will hopefully be more of a catered experience versus the creator fund is. Guess it is really time to dip my toes back in Reels after all. And finally, Snapchat is adding a second subscription tier because that's definitely what we were missing. Here's what you need to know about it. This month marks 3 years since Snapchat unrolled its Plus subscription for $4 a month, which lets you see basic stats on stories, have access to the latest features before others, and change basic themes. It was unveiled after sales for their platform underperformed. Using this model would allow the platform to have a reliable revenue source versus trying to rely on advertising from its stories page. Shockingly though, the service has about 14 million subscribers as of February this year. But now you can take that subscription a step further for an additional $5 a month for the Lens Plus tier. This new tier would give users access to hundreds of lenses and AR experiences that let you play, create, and share snaps with friends in a whole new way. The company also claims it will release additional AR experiences every week. While this could very well be Snapchat trying to pay for its AI usage, it could all play up to a larger plan to include features for this tier that play nicely with its upcoming AR glasses called the Snap Specs. The 5th generation of these glasses were shown at the Augmented World exhibit this week, and unlike the previous 4 generations, journalists were actually allowed to wear them. Their plan is to go toe-to-toe with Meta's Ray-Bans by next year, so using this Lens Plus subscription to have users pay to test AR features for these glasses is actually a super smart strategy. You know, assuming people do actually subscribe to it anyway. Speaking of subscriptions, mine is 100% free, and yours if you want it. You know, just by clicking that button right there. Go ahead. My teacup may be empty right now, but come back Thursday for some more tech tea. I'll see you here then.